In this video, we're going to listen to some common recording scenarios with the top-of-the-line Zoom H6 field recorder. I'm going to walk you through starting with just the baseline of my camera's internal microphone, which of course is just going to get blown out of the water by this. Then we're going to take a listen to the Zoom H6 with the XY microphone that comes with the unit, the Omni microphone that comes with the unit, which is called the MSH-6. We'll also hear it with the lavalier mic plugged into the Zoom H6. And I'm also going to give you variations where we mount it on the tabletop close to the speaker, and we try it again mounted 8 to 10 feet away from the speaker. So you'll be able to hear the differences, I'm sure, with this very, very nice microphone. But if you'd like to follow along blind, just to make sure you can trust what you're hearing, just minimize the window and write down some scores as you hear these examples. And I'll be back in the end and we can talk about some conclusions. All right, good luck. 7723. About 40 years ago, I was taking a long trip on foot over mountain heights, quite unknown to tourists. In that ancient region where the Alps thrust down into Provence. All this at the time I embarked upon my long walk through these deserted regions was barren and colorless land. Nothing grew there but wild lavender. This is 1852. The shepherd went to fetch a small sack and poured out a heap of acorns on the table. He began to inspect them one by one with great concentration, separating the good from the bad. I smoked my pipe. I did not offer to help him. He told me that it was his job, and in fact, seeing the care he devoted to the task, I did not insist. This is 9134. He had pursued his plan, and beech trees as high as my shoulder, spreading out as far as the eye could reach, confirmed it. He showed me handsome clumps of birch planted 5 years before, that is, in 1915, when I had been fighting in Verdun. He had set them out in the valleys where he had guessed, and rightly, that there was moisture almost at the surface of the ground. 5176. He had pursued his plan, and beech trees as high as my shoulders, spreading out as far as the eye could reach, confirmed it. He showed me handsome clumps of birch planted 5 years before, that is, in 1915, when I had been fighting in Verdun. He had set them out in all the valleys where he had guessed, and rightly, that there was moisture almost at the surface of the ground. This is 7790. For a human character to reveal truly exceptional qualities, one must have the good fortune to be able to observe its performance over many years. If this performance is devoid of all egoism and its guiding motive is unparalleled generosity, if it is absolutely certain that there is no thought of recompense, and that, in addition, it has left a visible mark upon the earth, there could be no mistake. 7794. He was not dead. As a matter of fact, he was extremely spry. He had changed jobs. Now he had only 4 sheep, but instead 100 beehives. He had got rid of the sheep because they threatened his young trees, for, he told me, and I saw for myself, the war had disturbed him not at all. So obviously the Zoom H6 is a huge upgrade over your camera's internal microphone. The audio quality when the Zoom H6 is mounted close to your speaker is just phenomenal. The audio quality through a lavalier mic is also very, very impressive. You may have heard slight differences between the XY microphones and the omnidirectional microphone. Some of those differences you can accentuate doing some editing after you're recording. For example, this mid-side microphone gives you the capacity to more easily focus in on your speaker and reduce your ambient sound. So I'm not doing any of that post-processing for you here. Just wanted to give you a quick sense of how the recordings sound, and you do hear that improvement in quality. Now, obviously, the scenario where you're mounting this on top of your camera 8 to 10 feet away from your speaker is not an ideal recording situation. So please pay attention to that. If you do pick up this recorder, keep in mind that you're going to get much better quality if you're able to get microphones close to your speaker or speakers. Of course, the great thing about this unit is you're able to have 6 different inputs. So you can run XLR inputs into this microphone and send cables all over the place and handle some very, very complex recording scenarios, including live music, parties and gatherings, and situations where there's going to be a lot more complexity in your mic setup. So I hope you found this useful. If you did, please do follow a link from the description for more info and to support my channel. And I wish you the best of luck picking the right field recorder for you. You'll find lots of other videos comparing different microphone recording scenarios and features of these recorders on my channel. So I'm sure you'll find the answers you're looking for. All right, take care.